Friday, everybody. It's time again for the Big Foodies. BB Shea, Biggie, and Matt coming at you once again from Biggie's kitchen studio. Possibly somewhere different very soon. We're all excited, I guess.
Where?
Okay.
Where in the world does the Big Foodies be broadcasting from?
Is that Carmen San Diego?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, you're too young for that.
We're entering the draft room again today. We've been doing drafts for a while. We like them, you like them. We're going to continue to do them. We've done fast food drafts. We've done fast food item drafts. We've done dessert draft, but never a fast food dessert draft. So that's what we're doing today. The sweetness from our favorite fast food restaurants. And I know there's kind of discrepancies of what counts and what doesn't.
I think we cleared them
we're
up.
not going to get into it. If there's something to...
There were some intense talks before hitting record.
Every time we draft.
Yes.
Well, because you have to have...
We're doing ground rules.
We got to get...
You have to have them.
But
otherwise you're just freewheeling.
I need ground rules.
If anything comes into question, we'll call it out. But I think we're kind of understanding right now. Any fast food restaurant dessert... That's what we're drafting. So we got
This could get interesting too because I think all of us have different palettes for what we choose. So this could be This is going to be one of those. Do you go for the people or do you go for yourself?
Absolutely.
Don't grimace yourself, boys.
So
Don't
we got
grimace
Place of Destiny.
Now this is one where I feel like you want to be early.
Yeah. I don't know about that. There's some good stuff in here.
There's two that I need to leave this draft with at least one of them.
That's what I'm thinking.
You think?
That's what I'm thinking. There's one.
There's two that I need. I need at least one.
Okay, I got you. Place of Destiny. We'll decide the draft order. Biggie, your home team, so you pick. Matt. First pick.
Damn it.
Yes. He's getting Caleb Williams. Franchise quarterback.
Now maybe he'll mess it up.
Victor Wembanyama.
All right, Biggs.
What does it matter at this point?
It's you. And then I got third. Back-to-back picks. I ain't mad anymore. I like it.
All right, please mess it up.
I'm getting the steal.
No. I won't. Hang on. I'm putting our numbers down in our draft order. And then BB. 1, 2. This is the very scientific way that we keep. Normally, you'd have an off-site producer handle this.
Yeah.
We got
it today.
All right. So, number one, I am taking the Wendy's Frosty.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. Okay.
Perfect. Great. Okay.
Wendy's Frosty. The Wendy's Frosty. Weak. It's such an iconic dessert because people, you get it. There's different flavors of it now, which, again, clarifying, they're all gone. I'm not taking chocolate Frosty, and you're taking vanilla Frosty.
You got the Frosty.
No, you can have the Frosty
the Wendy's Frosty.
Yeah.
It's the iconic dip your fries in move.
Yes.
They do the Frosty Pass during the summer where you pay like $1 and you get the thing, and then you get a free Frosty every time you roll through the drive-thru. I think it's just it's when you think of fast food dessert item, it's the one it's the first thing that I see in my brain.
Unrecreatable.
No one can come up with a Frosty.
No.
Highly overrated. It's melted ice cream.
I will say, the only reason I don't get them more is because they melt so freaking.
The minute it starts coming out, it's melting.
Yes, yeah.
It doesn't hold.
You got to be in that bitch eating it like as soon as it comes out.
I mean, it does. It doesn't hold. Man, this is.
It is not one you can really go through with a straw.
No.
I normally spoon it.
Oh, you got to spoon them. You got to spoon a Frosty.
I'm shocked that was your number one pick. I really am. I feel like I've just been given a gift. I want the cookout milkshake, baby.
I knew he was going to take that. Okay.
That is the supreme dessert.
Okay.
I know there's other options, but summertime cookout since high school, they make the best milkshakes.
You know what's weird to me? I don't view it as a dessert.
The milkshake?
It's kind of hard.
It is, but for some reason, I never go to cookout and get my meal and then a milkshake. Really? I only go if I'm going for the milkshake. It's all I get.
Yeah.
We'll be sitting at home. We did it this weekend. We're sitting at home and I'm like, my wife goes, let's get a milkshake. I'm like, I'm gonna go to cookout.
Cookout, yeah.
Yeah, that's where I'm going. But it's like its own separate thing.
You don't
it's
ever
not
get a tray with a milkshake?
No.
Really?
I always get either like the Cheerwine or the huge tea.
Okay, yeah, no. I'll go
and then I'll go back later for the milkshake. So I never pin the two together.
Yeah.
I love
I'm the exact same way. When I'm going to get food, I'm getting food. And then a milkshake, I get a milkshake.
Well, I'll take Cookout Milkshake all day. I think
that's a choice. That's a solid pick.
I do think, and people love it. I don't. I think, and I love anything watermelon, pretty much flavored. But I
do like the watermelon milkshake.
I've never gotten into it. Never could.
There's something about it.
I don't think I had it. Never had it.
I do like it. I've never had a bad shake from.
My favorite combo: Reese's Cup Oreo.
It's a solid choice.
Double down on that and tell them mix it up.
Yes.
That when I first talked about that. It was 16 years ago now when I first started in radio. I mentioned that, and the guys on my shoulder was like, "What? Like that is the fattest thing I've ever heard." And I'm like, "It is, and it's also the most delicious thing."
Yeah, there's a reason.
Yeah. Oh, you get to the bottom where there's just that little, half inch of just stuff.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
And it's Oreo and Reese's. Oh, I can't stand up. I can't stand up right now.
We've had a sugary day today. It's messing with us. My number one pick for the third pick. Look, I want the McFlurry, dude. I want the McFlurry. I'm not even. I like the M&M McFlurry, but I own the rights to the McFlurry now.
Okay.
I think McDonald's has the best fast food ice cream.
Have you had it enough to make that decision?
There's no debate on that.
Have you ever been when they're
working? They sell it so much that it's always broken. I want the McFlurry, the M&M McFlurry. I think it's the best of that type of sandwich, of that type of dessert. I think that they do it the best.
I think the M&M McFlurry is the biggest waste of money that exists.
I disagree.
Because M&Ms are, again, a child's dessert. You know where I stand on those. And then you just put them on top of average ice cream. You can do that at home.
It's not average ice cream. It's the best ice cream.
Man, I never thought I'd say this, but I'm winning. I mean, like, without a doubt. You two's first picks is, like, Johnny Manziel and DeMarcus Russell.
No! And he just got Frosty's a killer first
got Patrick Mahomes.
The Frosty's way better than the McFlurry.
My number two pick.
I'll lean that a little. I'll give you an edge there.
My back-to-back. This may be a little controversial, but I feel like it's a good pick. He's going to be a good role player. I want the Bowberry biscuit, baby.
Now, that's a good pick.
Sausage, no sausage, I don't care.
That's a good pick.
Yes, I want the Bowberry biscuit.
Yes, because we feel differently on this. BB Shea and I, you've had it as well.
Yeah.
The sausage Bowberry biscuit. I liked it.
Hands down. One of the best new fast food releases in maybe 15 years.
Didn't do anything for me. Average. I mean,
the best fast food release since the Baconator, I would say.
See, that?
Yes.
Oh,
no, crazy. Dude, the Popeyes chicken sandwich.
Yeah, I forgot about that. since the Popeyes chicken sandwich.
I think, now maybe, according to you two, I didn't get enough frosting or icing on it. Mm-hmm. But mine was just average. I mean, there was no icing to it. It was just dry, and I was like,
Did you ask for double icing?
No.
But that's
Rookie
the problem.
Mistake. Rookie mistake.
Well, that's the problem.
I don't think I've ever asked for that.
There's, the one that I had, I did not ask for double icing, but there was no way this was dry.
Really? Yeah.
It was so moist that it was falling apart. Like it does not hold its form.
Okay.
Like it's gonna crumble, but it's a good crumble.
Well, I'm gonna go right into my next pick here. It's rolling right back to me. You've left it on the table. I'm gonna take the Dairy Queen Blizzard, baby. You're leaving me top tier desserts here, fellas. Dairy Queen Blizzard all day long.
I would not have left you with that. Had it come back to me.
Yeah, it's the only dessert that needs no lid, and yet you'll flip it and hold it upside down to show you how sturdy that thing is.
I think the McFlurry's better.
I don't see how. There's less toppings in the McFlurry. Dairy Queen, I mean, this is just... I don't see how you're that in love with the McFlurry. I want to know when you've had a McFlurry that steadily. You're the only person in America that has had one every single time they go to McDonald's. There's no way.
I love a McFlurry. I think it's the best.
No, I'm saying I don't think machines work that often for you to enjoy.
Maybe I've just been lucky. I don't know.
Maybe you've had so little of them that it's like a mythical unicorn in your mind.
Maybe. Okay.
Like, I haven't had one in 19 years.
Well,
I think it was delicious.
Well, you have the Grandma McFlurry because now it's going to have to work. They're promoting the hell out of it.
Exactly.
I want to see what that's like.
I'm very excited that 2 items have fallen to me. So for my back-to-back picks, these are very quick picks. I'm taking the Cinnamon Twist from Taco Bell.
Okay.
Overrated. Not enough flavor.
I don't know about that.
Okay.
They're nice and light. We just had a conversation not too long ago about a Funyun.
Yeah, but
The airiness and the crunch of a Cinnamon Twist is similar to that of a Funyun.
It's like a palate cleanser, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I just never thought of them as that tasty.
Yeah, they're not. They're kind of
just there.
No. Cinnamon Twist is great, and then for my next one, I'm taking the Chick-fil-A cookie.
Okay.
All right.
You ever had one?
No, I don't think so.
So when my wife was pregnant, this was it.
Really?
They say women get cravings for different things. Hers was the Chick-fil-A
Now
cookie.
I want to try one because I've never even thought about.
It's a chocolate chip and oatmeal combination.
Yeah.
Huh.
And,
okay.
She always makes, if we're there, she always asks for it warm.
Okay.
And it comes out gooey. There's not even a conversation for another fast food chain that does a cookie that's going to serve it to you. Most other ones, the cookie's firm.
Yeah.
Hard, it's not warm. These are served in the same kind of foil packaging you get the sandwich in. So they're warm, they're gooey. You're going to pull them apart. You're actually going to see the chocolate pull in between.
Okay.
The chocolate chip cookie from Chick-fil-A. If you haven't had it, you should have
I'm
it.
intrigued now.
You should have
Okay.
it. Top tier.
For my pick, you've left it to me again. I want the McDonald's apple pie.
Okay.
2 for $1. Nice little sweet treat when you're not wanting the heaviness of a McFlurry. You just want something to end your meal just right. Nice little McDonald's apple pie. I think it's one of the original desserts too.
Yeah.
Fast food desserts. I mean, that thing's been around forever.
It really has.
But have you ever said no when they've asked you? Like, you'll order your meal and they'll be like, "You want 2 apple pies?"
I've never been asked.
You've never been asked.
Never
been
Oh,
asked.
I've
No.
always been asked.
No.
Maybe they can see me. They're
I was
like,
gonna say,
"Hey, big
I've
boy,
never
what's
been
an
asked."
apple pie?" So that's going to be my third pick.
Okay. This is going to be interesting because I am also going to take a Taco Bell item. I'm going to take the Taco Bell Cinnabon Bites,
You know?
which are
Okay.
never talked about,
No, I've never had them, and
but they are incredible
Okay.
and underutilized.
Okay.
Interesting.
Soft, they got cream in the middle, and they're warm,
Okay.
and they got cinnamon sugar on top.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to take the
I
Taco
like
Bell
that. Okay.
Cinnabon Bites.
All right.
And my fourth pick, I'm going to go with the Krispy Kreme Original Glazed.
Dang. That's a good.
I'm gonna go with-
Yeah.
I was like, I knew it's not going to come back to me, so I'm going to take it now.
Yeah.
Krispy Kreme Original Glazed.
That's a good. That's
That's
where I
a
was
good choice.
going.
That's
Yeah.
a good choice.
Yeah.
And see, now that I'll just go for. Like, I'll just go up and be like, "Can I get 2 original glazed donuts?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, I hate making fun of my family, but it's easy sometimes. At the drive-thru at Krispy Kreme one night, knew what I was getting. I was getting the raspberry filled. Knew what I was getting. My son, he wanted the frosted covered. And my wife's looking. This is just before fall, so they've released maybe their pumpkin spice stuff. And so she's perusing the menu. And one of my biggest pet peeves is going up to a fast food joint.
And you're not prepared.
You're
Let
not
me get
prepared. I'm like,
the
listen.
worst. The worst. It's like, how do you not know? They've had the same items.
We've been here several times.
Yeah,
Yes.
and people always do that. Can you give me a minute?
And it's
No.
not just that. It's not like it's almost like there's nowhere else I could possibly find this menu other than right here at this moment in the
Yes.
time. And she's sitting there, we're delaying, and finally she just goes, "Give me 2 glazed."
And you're just sitting there.
And I'm like, "You have got to be kidding me with these 2 glazed."
Don't they just give you a glazed free?
I don't know.
no, I don't. No, I
don't think so.
I don't think not anymore. Maybe they used to.
How many donuts you buying at a time that they're like, "You know what? Take a glaze."
I swear you could have just walked up. Can I sample a donut? Let's take it right off the track and give it to you.
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
But of all the
Well,
stuff, I mean,
what's
she
one-
sat
what's
there
one
and
more?
studied the menu to go with 2
No,
of these
I
glazed.
get your
Yeah.
agitation there, but
Like, come on.
At that point, I would have just given her 2 glazed.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
lady
yeah.
should.
Yeah.
They should have charged her double for
Yeah.
wasting her time. All right, big man.
All right, I'm going with the sleeper pick that I can't believe is still left out there. I want the Arby's Jamocha Shake.
Ooh.
Been around forever. A steady
Jamocha
I know I'm going with a
Shake.
lot of frozen, and maybe that's just my favorite form of dessert, which it is. But the Arby's Jamocha Shake, man, that's an original.
Shake. Okay.
That's a good choice. I'm actually taking my next 2 picks here, and I'm going to close this draft out in style. Number 4 is the Sonic Slushie.
Damn, that was gonna be my last
Dang
pick.
it, that's a great pick.
Yeah, I was gonna take that one.
Oh,
I'm shocked it made it to the 4th round
Back
for
to
me.
the drawing boards.
The Sonic Slushie, there's so many different flavor combinations. There's so many different toppings that they'll throw in that thing. It's one of the few fast food places you can go and get a slush. You do it at a gas station, but you can't really go places and get the slushie.
Man,
and the
that-
Sonic Slushie.
And they're good, like thick ice slushy.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yes.
no, well, the Sonic Ice. It's the Sonic Ice. And dang it, man, that's great. That's
Sonic
a great
slush.
I'll tell you what, you absolutely blew your first pick, but you've made it up in the 4th round.
Totally redeemed myself.
Yeah.
So for my final pick, I'm going to throw out a dessert that I have had that I don't think either of you have.
Okay.
Similar to the Chick-fil-A cookie. You mentioned the McDonald's apple pie. I'm about to throw out a fast food pie that is far superior to the McDonald's apple pie.
Please say the same one I'm thinking.
I know what you're going to say because I think we all had it. I had it as my last pick.
It's the Popeyes
It's
apple pie.
the best. It's the best apple pie.
The Popeyes,
Popeyes apple pie
The Popeyes
is stupid.
They've got multiple flavors. The apple
they do.
pie
They have a
is off the
strawberry
charts.
too. Yeah,
Strawberry
and cream.
So I'm calling it the Popeyes.
You
pie.
like that better than McDonald's?
I do.
Yes.
I
Okay.
do think
Yes.
the Popeyes pie, apple pie
Okay.
specifically, is better than the McDonald's pie. I do agree. McDonald's is iconic.
Yes.
It's the iconic. Would you like a hot apple pie with that? Like, it's iconic. But when it comes to the actual flavor of it,
Okay.
it's the same reason that I think people were afraid to say the Popeyes chicken sandwich was better than Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
It's because it's iconic.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's something about it. Popeyes really does that.
They do it well.
Correctly.
Yes.
That pie from Popeyes, I 100% recommend
Yeah.
it the next time you're by. It would be a special trip.
Yeah.
It's worth
I had
it's
it
worth
recently for the first time a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
Very, very good.
I don't think I've ever had. I'm gonna have to give it a try.
It's
Okay.
it's a good fast food
Okay.
dessert. I mean,
Um,
because most of the stuff they do at Popeyes is very like fresh.
Yeah.
It tastes very like homemade. All things
Okay.
considered, it's a very homemade vibe.
Before we let Biggie make his last pick, I want to give a shout out to the Berry Patch.
That's
Thanks
best
to the
desserts.
Thanks to the yes. Speaking of desserts, yeah, it's some of the best ice cream you'll have. The Berry Patch open all year long. Summertime's here. People coming back and forth from the beach. World's largest strawberry.com right off of 220 in Eller Beach. Stop in, get some produce, get some sweets, a little bit of everything, and tell them the Big Foodie said.
Was good.
Thank you to the Berry Patch. All right, Biggs, fifth and final pick.
All right.
When you said pie, I thought you were going to steal this from me. It's been around forever, and it's at a place you're not going to expect, but it's absolutely delicious. And it's the Burger King Hershey's pie.
I was just getting ready to take that.
The Burger
Damn
King
it.
Hershey's pie has been there forever. The Burger King's not known for their desserts,
But there's a reason it's stuck around.
but because it's good. If you've ever had one, you realize how good the Hershey's pie is.
It's good.
And I think that's why Burger King hasn't focused on desserts, because they know they have a top tier dessert, and it's just not their own. It's
Yeah.
Hershey's,
Right.
but it's not their own. But I'm telling you, right there, Burger King Hershey pie. You're not going to find it. You're not going to find anything better at Burger King, at least.
Okay. Other than that OG chicken.
Well, we're talking desserts here.
It's elite.
Let's say you get an OG chicken or Hershey pie. That's
elite.
It's a good afternoon. You gonna sleep good.
Go take a nap.
I don't know, dude. I know you guys just screwed me over.
And 3 straight picks.
Yeah.
You're just like,
And remember his confidence before this
Yeah.
too. He's like, I have 15 right here.
15, I know we can do 5.
You know, I've got one to take, but they're redundant. Like, first of all, the in memoriam. I want to give a shout out to the KFC parfait,
Did
which
anyone
was
have that?
rest in peace to the KFC
I
parfait,
don't even remember that, but
which
I'm
was
looking it up now.
which was so good, so good. The
McDonald's still got their parfait.
No, they got rid of that
No, they
too.
got rid of
Yeah.
it.
Oh, that's
the redundancy here. I'm gonna have to take it. I guess I'll take the Dunkin' Munchkin. That'll be
Oh,
my
that's a
last
good
pick.
pick.
Yeah, but
Sure,
I didn't
that's
want to
a
go
good
donut, but I guess I
Wait
had
a
to.
second. You missed this?
You never had it.
No.
Dude, it's so good.
It's a pudding cup.
Yes, it is, but it was fresh, dude. The
Fresh. It's sealed. It came in.
fresh.
The KFC parfait was so good.
It's
KFC would write back and say, dude,
Yeah.
it's not fresh.
Bring back the parfait.
This is called the Little Bucket Parfait.
Yeah.
It's a pudding cup.
Bro.
It literally is a pudding cup.
KFC, I implore you, bring back the parfait.
No chance, dude.
Bring back the parfait and the Guitar Hero meal pack, please. It was like $4.99 for two and the snacker, dude. The snacker was so good. KFC, dude. Oh man,
That's a meal.
You had a famous bowl recently.
Yes.
For the first
Oh,
time.
yeah,
That's
famous bowl.
top tier.
KFC is great.
I will say this:
the famous bowl.
if you haven't had a famous bowl, it will change your life. Like
It
the
will.
first one you have, because you're like, there's no way all this stuff on top of each other is going to be any good.
So
and then when
good.
you start eating it, you're like, This is the best thing I've ever eaten
so
in my entire life.
It feels so good. It's breathing me life. All right, so what else was on your list? We've got our... I'll recap.
That's all I had, so I'm tapped.
All right, so I went with Frosty, Cinnamon Twist, the Chick-fil-A cookie, a Sonic Slush, and the Popeyes pies. Biggie went with the Cookout Milkshake, DQ Blizzard, the McDonald's Apple Pie, the Arby's Jamocha Shake, and the BK Hershey Pie. And BB Shea went with the McFlurry, the Bowberry Biscuit, Cinnabon Bites from Taco Bell, Krispy Kreme OG Glazed, and the Dunkin' Munchkin.
The Jimmy John's cookie I had in mind, which I think is an underappreciated
That is
item.
a good cookie. I think because it's not warm, I don't think
Yeah.
of it. It just comes as is. But you're right, it's a good cookie.
The Subway cookies, I think, are good.
Subway cookies are really good.
The Sonic Blast, the Sonic's answer to the Blizzard and the McFlurry.
So when he said the
Sonic Slush.
I almost went Sonic Blast,
Yeah.
but then I thought, no, I've already got basically.
Now, I was going to say, the Sonic Blast is so freaking good. Expensive, but good. The McDonald's ice cream, just straight up the ice cream cone I had.
You know who has really good milkshake during the summers? Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Their peach
True,
milkshake
yes.
is stellar.
Their ice
I didn't want to
cream is
compete
terrible.
with you on the milkshake.
You know who used to have great ice cream? Krispy Kreme.
Oh, really?
Yes, back a long time, my parents used to go get Krispy Kreme ice cream. They thought that was the best, like soft serve.
Damn.
It was called like Cool Cream or something too.
Then they put it on top of a donut or something?
I'm sure they would have. I
mean,
used to go get ice like cones
Yeah.
of it.
Almost every pizza place has a stellar dessert.
Yes,
And I
there's
will
always
say
some
that,
cinnamon.
Yep, cinnamon or frosted or fruit covered. And shout out to the pies from Arby's.
Yes, yeah. Arby's,
or the
yeah.
turnovers?
The turnovers.
Yeah.
Turnovers are good too.
The turnover from Arby's is good.
This was fun.
Yeah, that was
Good
it.
job, fellas.
Yeah. I feel like I left a lot out on the table.
It's okay.
It happens.
It's okay. We cleaned it up.
There's always the next draft.
Yeah.
That's right. If you would like a sticker to celebrate with your favorite foodie, win. Send us an email and we'll send you one. BigFoodieSpod.com for all those details. Follow us on social media. Podcast out weekly, which you're watching now, so we appreciate you. And that's BB Shea right there. That's the big man. You ever need to get to McDonald's where the ice cream's working, follow this guy. Apparently he has a nose for this.
I got the hookup, yeah.
I'm Matt, and we appreciate you checking us out. We'll see you next week.